Hi there, I'm Reese. Welcome back to another video. Today we're watching Ginny and Georgia episode 2, which is named It's a Face, Not a Mask. So we'll take a look into that and see how that goes. To be frank, um, it's my second time recording this, so I have seen that episode. Fortunately, little issue on my end. It stopped recording, so I have to redo it. Yeah, so there might be less of questionings and stuff because most of it we know by the end of the episode. So sorry about that, but I didn't want to just skip it and move on to three. So yeah, it's been a few days actually since I've watched it, so hopefully I don't remember enough to know all of it. But let's get right in. Damn, don't wake me up for a hair. Don't wake me up unless there's an actual danger to my life. And even then, do I actually want you to wake me up? I'm still gonna be mad about it because I won't be able to go back to sleep. That's all I know. Do not ever wake me up, especially just to get a hair removed from your chin. Never.
For a woman, life is a battle.
I want those brushes. Like that one said blending on it. I don't know if it was specific for the episode or not, but I would love makeup brushes that say what they're intended to be used for because I don't wear lots of makeup. Like right now, I have none on. So sorry for all the little freckles and red spots. I'm not big on makeup. I wouldn't mind getting better at it, but it's not a priority of mine. But those brushes would probably help a lot because then I would have a better idea of what I might need to be doing, you know? Especially you get the kit and then there's one saying like that one saying blending. So you're like, okay, so I'm supposed to blend stuff. It's a start. But yeah, that's me. Funny thing about that is how she's talking about like, oh yeah, I don't fit in with this crowd nor that crowd because I'm kind of in between and they both don't see me as part of their crowd or whatever that would be. But then like the clique men, basically, um, Maxine really wants her in. Obviously, first of all, don't just decide to talk about it in front of her when you're trying to ask the others if it's kind of good to include her, because that's awkward. Um, The one with black hair seems okay with her, but normal level, which makes sense. And the other one that's like, why would we add her kind of thing? I don't think she likes her. I don't know if it's a racist thing or just the fact that she's like, I don't want new people and I don't know her at all, so I don't like her. But anyways, all that to say, now you have a girl that is part of sports and whatever else she said that's ready to include her, and she would be part of like the more black community, I guess. But Ginny's right away like, yeah, nah, thanks, not interested, kind of thing. But then you're gonna say that like they don't want to include you. You stop the inclusion that could have had happened yourself. So that's on you. I'm 50-50 on that one, personally. I understand that it's a new student, so you want to include him and be like, oh yeah, you should take the next turn into Star of the Week, which um makes you be known a bit more and like interact with the class. But at the same time, just deciding to bump someone instead because it's already been assigned kind of is rude because especially if it's the next day. It's not like if she said like, "Oh, next week we could have him do it. Is it okay with whoever was supposed to be next week?" But now being like, "Oh yeah, it's tomorrow." You could have just let the guy show his drone and then next week have him do something. But that's me personally. I understand it's a balancing act of trying to find a way to include someone new while continuing with the curriculum and the activities as normal. But yeah, I think that's a bit too sudden, especially for him being like, "Oh yeah, tomorrow have this plan." Gee, thanks.
I don't have
I'm sorry, but in what world does the boyfriend usually get it? Especially like teenagers. Maybe older, like some men would. But from my experience, um, guys, teenage boys specifically wouldn't be caught dead buying tampons or sanitary products for their girlfriend. What makes you think they would go get the pill for her? I mean, I don't know. Let me know if that's ever happened to you, but um, I would be the one getting a pill if I ever needed one. Pretty. Okay, this is cute, like his little project and everything, but he should have made like photocopies or something like that, because now you're gluing the letters to cardboard paper, and then you won't like really be able to unglue them to like put them in a box or safekeep of some sort. But I don't think you would actually want to keep this on your walls forever. So, yeah, little tip and trick when possible, scan it or do a copy because you might regret it. I know I've done that with photos when I was younger. Like, we would do projects for school or just because I liked arts and crafts. And then, for any given reason, some of my photos I can't really access anymore because, like, I cut them or whatever and I didn't have a double of it. So, yeah, if you can, take.
are they
I like how it's like a secret one, but her full name is there and it's Get Your Max On. So very clearly her. So that's not really a good Finstagram, Instagram, because Finstagram is the fake one, right? It's the preppy one that you had before. Like you would have had been easy to find. Even if you're private, they can see your photo, which is your face. They can see, I think, I don't know if they can see the bio, but they can at least see the name and they can see your username. So not the best one compared to the other ones that you see here above, like under the red saucer or Hey Kids, it's Abby 13. That one, okay, that one says Abby, so we're guessing it might be Abby, but it's still a bit less quick to figure out than Get Your Max On and full name. But yeah, that's my opinion. Extra points though for the little pumpkin. I hope it means Halloween. But yeah, I love Halloween. If you don't know that, I can't wait for Halloween. I don't want the fall yet. I'm enjoying summer, to be honest. But I can't wait for Halloween and cozy season and all of that. Okay, I'm getting hyped for nothing because we need to enjoy summer first. It just started. But yeah, no, it's not a good real Instagram if you want to seem slick about it. I think it's just because in her head she's like, oh, they already follow me on the other one, so they won't think to check for another one. I really don't like Abby. Let's just say that. She gives the mean girl energy. You know, like the one that's always going to be saying what she really thinks and then being like, oh no, I'm just kidding, compared to the two other ones that will say it as a joke. She means it. I'm pretty sure she means it all. Not gonna lie though, this is one of the things that I hated most in school. That whole mindset of being like, well, you had time between classes, so you should have gone there. First of all, in the ladies' world, in this case, your period is not going to care when the break is between your classes. If it decides to start or to overflow, it will. What can I say? And sometimes the bathroom are busy between breaks because that's the only time we're supposed to go, so you don't have time. And then you're late to your next class. And then you get in trouble for being late to class because you went to the bathroom during the break. So riddle me this. How is that supposed to work? Because, yes, I'm still a little salty about that because I was sent to the principal's office for coming in late to class because I had to go and change my pad during the 10 minutes I had between classes, but there were people, so it took a little bit longer. Anyways, all that to say, like, it's not always our fault. And even then, even if it was just to actually go number one, like regular one, you don't always know that you need to go until you do. So if the class is like an hour or something, and you start needing to go after like 15 minutes, it's long waiting the 45 minutes left. But anyways, we still okay, maybe not be as cringe and crazy as her, because I feel like there's a lot of skeletons in her closet. But to have that poise and that self-assuredness and just that whole, I don't know, like belief that everything's gonna work out for you at all time, to just be like, oh, you know what? Fix this. And like, oh yeah, I came in gunning, being like, oh, she didn't do anything, then she confirmed she did, so let's change strategy, and right away I'll try a few things until I find the one that gets her out of trouble, kind of thing. I want to have that. How do I get that? How do I start being more like assertive in a way, I guess? I don't know exactly what she was, but yeah, that'd be nice. I understand once again wanting to protect the innocence of your kid, but now not only is she telling him he's somewhere that he's not, but she's also writing the letters pretending to be his dad. Probably just because she doesn't want him to miss him or whatever, or maybe she's trying to not have him try to track down his dad somewhere down the road, because I don't think he could right now, but later on. But don't do that. Don't lie to your kids. At least not that much, okay? I understand some people want to tell some stories to their kids, but this is too much. This is too much. This is intense. Like, don't do that. Come on. You're already lying to about everybody. You could at least try and be honest with your kids. Or is that just me? Maybe it's just me. I guess you would have to let me know. I have no idea. But yeah, for sure. Let me know. Actually, I do want to start a discussion about that. I would be really interested to know. Um, as a kid, is there something that your parents lied to you about that you are still a bit salty about, or that you still disapprove that they've lied about? Or as a parent, is there something that you're ashamed that you've lied to your kids about? Have you ever told a lie or been told a lie that to this day it still kind of haunts you in a way? Let me know. I'm really curious to see. And this, I'm not okay with that. In no world should you open things under your kids' names for your own profit. I'm not saying like obviously savings, putting money aside for them. This is fine. I have nothing against you saving for your kids because you're helping them be set up for life. Great thing. We should all do that if we could. But taking credits under your kid's name, you're not helping yourself because you're making it more of an issue, but you're also bringing them down for whenever they have to get through life. I'm hoping she put it under Austin's name, thinking that she will find a way to fix it by the time that he needs to start applying to credits or stuff once he's older, compared to if she did it to Ginny, that would probably figure it out in what, 2, 3 year stops. First of all, with university, most likely, but also just in general, trying to get like a credit card or a loan of any sort at some point in her life. But just don't do it. Don't do it. No, no, no. I don't accept.
Up to Wellsburg tomorrow. Don't you worry. If there's something, I'll find it.
Didn't cover her track so well. I'm so excited to see what comes next, honestly. I want to know if she's actually gonna get caught or not. But from what we just saw with the, I'm guessing it's a PI. From what he found, he knows who she is exactly. So she's not actually like fooling anyone in a way. She just kind of moved on from it, but she was indiscreet enough, so she's being retraced, which makes sense because at some point, like after having incarcerated one husband or partner, and then having eliminated the last one, starting to feel a bit suspicious. I mean, it could look only like, oh, she's got such bad luck in relationship and everything, but yeah, can't wait to see more. I'm really excited. So far I love this show. I'm only 2 episodes in, but I'm having the time of my life. I can't wait to watch more. So yeah, let me know if you have any comments or opinions so far about the show. If you've seen it, please steer clear of spoilers for me or anybody else that hasn't seen it yet. Please, that would be really nice. But yeah, what do you think of the show? Do you like it? Does it get better? Does it get worse? I hope not, because I'm really enjoying it and I want it to stay interesting. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around the internet very soon. And until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye.